What's going on, and welcome back to another less than 5 minute gear review. And in this video we have a little bit of an update on the Surefire Scout M300. Now there's two different versions of this light. There's the Charlie, or the M300C, which is going to give you just the white light capability like you see here, or you can get the Victor, which is the M300V, which is going to give you a white light and IR capability. Now, compared to some of the older designs of this light, the main body used to just have a Picatinny set up on the backside here, so that way you could attach it straight to your rifle and Picatinny system. And then if you wanted to, you could swap that piece out for the Airsocket Defense body or battery housing, and that way you could run it on an M-Lock or a key mod body, or you could swap it out with a S&S Precision MX mount and then mount this on your helmet. So you had some options and different alternatives. The cool thing with this now, though, is they have moved the mount and given you also an additional M-Lock piece to where you can set this up both on a rifle and an M-Lock rail or a Picatinny rail, and you can also set this on an arc rail if you have the Picatinny system. The cool thing with this M-Lock system, though, is if you're running something like the Team Wendy and the M-Tech helmet, you can run this M-Lock system on that, so it helps keep things nice and tight, and you're not adding Picatinny rails to your helmet. So you do have some alternatives and options and all of that. This will come with just the normal pressure switch on the backside. This is just the adapter for pressure switches and whatnot, so or the tail cap, I should say. So you can get the pressure switch tail cap like you see here, or it will come with just your standard tail cap where you can use this like a normal light. So with that, I would highly recommend it. I do think it is really cool that they have set this up now with both the Picatinny and M-Lock adapters and connectors and all of that, so that way you can set this up in a multitude of different configurations on different systems and different pieces of equipment. The cool thing with this, like if I had this mounted on my rifle, I could set this up on the right-hand side of the rifle, and then if I needed to articulate it, I could articulate it off the Picatinny rails, or I can run the Picatinny through my helmet arc rails and then set that up above the arc rail. So then your arc rail is running underneath this, and then that light is out of the way and preventing it from getting caught. So, and then you also have your fastener or tightener bolt, I believe. I always get nuts and bolts mixed up. Anyways, but you can tighten that up so that way it's nice and tight and doesn't move on you and all that. So with that, I would highly recommend this. If you don't want to spend the money, check out Airsocket Defense. They have the mock-off, which is very similar, and it has a couple of different attachments and options as far as the setup goes, so that way you do save a little bit of money. But if you want that Surefire product, I would highly recommend this. But if you want something that's adaptable and utilize this for a multitude of different things, I would highly recommend this, guys. So with that, if you have any questions, please feel free, leave a comment. We'll help you out in any way that we can. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.